Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian Dean from QuickSprout, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create predictably popular link bait content. And I know how much effort you put behind creating and promoting your content. So I want to make sure you get the most amount of links from every piece of content that you publish. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. So your first step is to find content in your niche that already has a track record of generating links. And a great way to find that is to head over to Topsy. So go to Topsy.com. And Topsy is like kind of a popularity search engine. So this is the home page here. And click on the links button. And that's important because that limits the results to links. If you were just to put in a keyword here and leave it to everything, it would take into account traffic, social shares, and links. And because we're focusing on links today, you want to click this links button. Now let's just say, for example, you were in the health, the fitness, the weight loss niche. You put in your keyword here, weight loss, click on the magnifying glass button. And this will show you all the weight loss content that they've found that has the most links pointing to it. But it automatically defaults to the past 5 hours. What we want to do is find the all-time most link-worthy content in Topsy's database and look to see for topics that we could possibly not copy, but model our content after and improve upon. So for example, weight loss after 40, why it's so hard. This is a great topic and a popular topic. Now the first thing I notice here is the date. This is from 2011. So if you were to create a similar article about why it's so hard to lose weight when you're 50 or when you have kids, things like that, but make it more up to date, that would be a great way to take this content idea and improve upon it. Here's another one, also from yahoo.com, 10 weight loss myths debunked. Now, this is somewhat current, it's from 2012, but it's only 10. So imagine how popular a list of 50 or 100 would be. That's the kind of thing you want to do when you're looking at Topsy. See pieces of content that have done well and see how you can make something that blows it out of the water. Now, if you don't find anything in Topsy or you want some additional ideas, a great strategy is to head over to Alltop. And Alltop is just a curated list of the best sites on the internet. So once you're at Alltop, head over to this search button here, put in your target keyword, click search, and this will show you all of the results that are related to your search. Now because we're particularly looking for weight loss content, you want to click on this weight loss and diets button, and that'll take you to all the sites and blogs that Alltop thinks is great about weight loss. And when you're looking at this list, make sure you don't choose sites like about.com or Science Daily or other big brands. And the reason for that is that these sites often accrue links based on their brand recognition. And unless you're a big brand, you're not going to be able to reverse engineer their links. So what you want to do is find smaller blogs. And another great reason to find smaller blogs is that when they create a piece of content that's generated a lot of links, you can be pretty sure that they earned it, right? No one's heard of them. So when they link to them, it's because their content is awesome. So just look for sites like this: Escape from Obesity, The Amazing Adventures of Diet Girl, Lynn's Weight, Fit Bottom Girl, sites you've maybe never heard of or only heard of once. These are the type of sites that you want to look at. So once you have one, I'll just show you an example of one that I found all top. Dietinreview.com. So this is a site that reviews different diets and just has a lot of weight loss and dieting information. It's not massively popular, but it has good stuff. This is the type of site that you want to reverse engineer. So once you find that, head over to Majestic SEO, okay, and put in the homepage of the site that you found. So in this case, Diets in Review. Click the magnifying glass, and this will show you all of the links pointing to the site. But what we want to pay attention to here is the Pages tab. And we're going to look at which pages on that site have generated the most links from the highest number of referring domains. And referring domains are just how many different sites are pointing to that piece of content. And that's important because these are the sites that we're later going to be reaching out to. So you want to make sure there's a lot of referring domains pointing to the content that you want to reverse engineer. So right off the bat, I see one that looks great. A simpler way to read food labels. Okay, so this is, if it's just published, you don't want to copy it. But if it's a couple of years old, this might be something that you would want to maybe take a different angle on, or make it more visual, or add a tool where people can put in a food label and it gives them more actionable information, something like that. There's so many great pieces of content. This is a perfect site where it reviews different diets like Jenny Craig or Nutrisystems. It talks about the cabbage soup diet. These are all great content that has a proven track record of generating links. So it's just a matter of taking the idea that they had and making something better, okay? So your next step to find more content, if you still don't have anything or you just want to grab a bunch of these, is to put in target keywords in your niche and see what's ranking. Because obviously if a site's ranking for a keyword like this, it's not super competitive, how to lose weight quickly, but I imagine it has some links pointing to it. So when you do this, make sure you have the Moz toolbar installed, because this will give you the SERP overlay, which is very important for evaluating which pieces of content that you should try to reverse engineer. For example, a site like Cosmopolitan.com or WikiHow, they have a lot of links based on their brand, as I discussed. So what you want to do is find pages that are like this, body by bait, with a high page authority. And preferably, you want to find content with a higher page authority than domain authority, because that's proven, to me anyway, that this piece of content earned its links. It's not based on brand recognition, it's based on this piece of content. So this looks like a good example here, body by bait, but so does this one above, 16 ways to lose weight fast. Now this is health.com, which is a large authority site, but it's numeric, which means it's easier to beat. You could create a list of 50 or 100 or 200. So let's take a look at the piece of content from health.com and see if we could possibly beat it. And sure enough, it looks pretty good. 16 ways to lose weight fast, tweak your lifestyle. These look like, pieces, this looks like tips that you could beat, right? So you could come up with something totally original, a little more engaging, put it all on one long page to increase the value, things like that. This looks like a great idea because it's an evergreen piece of content. People always want to, find out ways to lose weight fast, and you can objectively beat this content with the list of 100 or 200 or whatever. So once you've found a piece of content that you want to reverse engineer and you've beat the content, the next step is to reach out to the sites that have linked to this content and ask them to link to yours. And the easiest way to do that is to use Ahrefs. So take the URL of that content, paste it into here, click the search links button, click on the external links tab, and you'll see all of these sites have linked. Oh, you want to click on one link per domain to make sure you're only reaching out to one site once. Now this is an example of why it can be difficult to reverse engineer a big brand like health.com. They got links from Fox News and Huffington Post and CNN.com. So really what you want to do is within these results, find the sites that look mortal, like how can I lose fat, outdoor cooking recipes. You can reach out to these big brands, there's nothing wrong with that. But you may want to, if you've limited resources, only reach out to sites like how to manage stress, pojofitness.com. And the reason you want to reach out to these people is because they've already shown a propensity to link out to similar content, so they're somewhat likely to link out to yours as well. So in summary, you want to find content before you publish that has already done well and try to find a way to beat that content on some level. Make it longer, better, or more up to date. And then use Ahrefs to find who's already linked to that content and reach out to those people and let them know about your improved piece of content. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.